Yes, July the 17th, 2014 is a date that will never leave the people of Newcastle. The football community here is very much like a family, and when MH17 was shot down over Ukraine, 2 Newcastle United fans died. John Alder and Liam Sweeney. I'm here with Liam's dad, Barry. Barry, you've been very aware of the conflicts in Ukraine since that happened.
Yeah, I certainly have. Obviously, when MH17 happened on the 17th of July 2014, I think the eyes of the world were on the Ukraine at the time. There was fighting pro-Russian rebels and the Ukrainians, and I think it stopped an initial war at the time because of what happened with MH17.
It started a global conversation, but at the time you were expecting Russia to invade Ukraine.
At the time, it looked likely, but again, because of what happened with the plane being shot down, it stopped. Sort of detracted everything.
Now there is a trial ongoing. We won't go into details of that, but will the verdict bring you any closure?
It'll come towards closure, but it'll not be the total. I have a jigsaw, and there's going to be one final piece missing. That'll be Liam, and obviously John, and the rest of the people on board MH17. But it will bring a little bit of closure. But there's one thing I would like to know is, why did it happen?
When you see in the media what's happening to the people of Ukraine, it's difficult for you, isn't it? Because they were there for you when you were in need.
They certainly were. When the plane crashed, it was a situation in the village it was at. The people actually, people working there, they actually came out to help. And that's sort of stays in my heart. I'm not happy with the situation, because what have the Ukrainian people done? They're living, it's a modern world now. It's Europe. It's 2022. This shouldn't be happening. People should be talking.
What are the people of Ukraine like, from what you've experienced?
Well, I have experienced one thing. Newcastle United played over there in the Europa League a few years ago, and they were in Kharkiv. And a few Newcastle fans were over, and a few Ukrainians had a whip round because of what happened with Liam and John, and they sent £100 over, and that sort of helps. It's a situation where 2 nations came together, and the lads who went over said the Ukrainian people were lovely. They treat them like lords, and it's very, very sad what's happening today.
It was a devastating time when MH17 was shot down 8 years ago. It feels like yesterday. It really brought the North East together, didn't it?
Massively. The Sunderland fans, they came to the fore. They raised £33,000, and that went to 2 charities. It was the Bobby Robson Foundation and the Marie Curie. And it was a situation where there's always a little bit of anger between the local rivals, but I think that brought everything to the fore. It sort of changed things, and I've got a lot empathy. Well, I've got a lot of friends in Sunderland. I've probably got more friends on Facebook from Sunderland than Newcastle now, but it was a really, really nice gesture.
Tell us a little bit about Liam.
Liam, when he was little, he was so excitable. It was unbelievable. He was one of those kids. He just smiled all the time. Thomas the Tank, all the city. He just loved everything. Life was a dream. It was a mystery. Everything was, just spot on. Every day he got up, he had a smile. Unfortunately, I introduced him to Newcastle United, and things changed. But as he got older, him and John became good friends. So they were going to go to New Zealand to watch 2 Newcastle games. They had a bit of a different demeanour about them, more unassuming. Probably not as positive as I am, as in a way like I talk a lot. Liam didn't really speak as much, but he knew, when it came to Newcastle United and even North East football, or local football, he knew everything.
Liam Sweeney and John Alder are very much in the thoughts of the Newcastle United community, and indeed the rest of the North East of England. Barry Sweeney, thank you so much. Back to you.
Okay, Rachel,
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
It was